This is a war club. It is made out of wood and a sharp stone. And it was used to fight in wars. So yeah, an archaeologist could probably infer that it was used as a weapon. This is a drum. Well, it was a old-fashioned Miami tribe drum, of course. And so this top, it was made out of animal hide because it was good for beating. And archaeologists could infer that this was used for ceremonial purposes or for entertainment. This is a hoe, and of course it was made out of sticks and then a shell. And it was used when you farm, like to till the ground, and for other things. And archaeologists would infer that part of the stick disintegrated because it's a little shorter. This is a cradle board. And it was used to carry babies in the Miami tribe, and it was used to carry babies like for traveling, or just to keep them close to the mother to form a bond. And an archaeologist would infer that the cloth disintegrated and the string and some of the strings fell off.
So these are pieces of pottery. They're broken because they were underground for so long. An archaeologist would probably infer that they were used for cooking, storage, or gathering. So this is a headdress. They wore it for beauty in the Miami culture, and they're found separately because they fell apart, and a lot of the beads fell off of this. An archaeologist would infer that this is made of some sort of animal skin, and beads are on it, sewn on it, and then there's like feathers that they would dye red. So this is a corn husk and like a piece of cloth. It's the remains of a corn husk doll. The rest of it probably disintegrated, and an archaeologist would probably infer that the cloth is there because the children would like to make their own clothes for the corn husk dolls. This is an arrowhead. It's broken because it's been underground for so long, and as you can see, it's really dirty. An archaeologist would probably infer that the rest of the arrow disintegrated underground because the rest of the arrow is probably wood.
These are bone fragments. As you could see, they are outside of the wigwam. An archaeologist would infer that these bone fragments are outside of the wigwam because they're scraps of what they ate. This is a blanket. If you could tell that it's all dirty and its color is kind of missing, an archaeologist would infer that it's all dirty because it was buried in the ground, and some of the color is missing because it's been like rained on, and like water has passed through it, and over time it just washed out the dye. This is a tomahawk. It's all rusty and stuff if you see, because it's orange, and archaeologists would probably infer that it's rusty because it's been buried deep in the ground, and after a while it just gets rusty, and the handle is gone because it's disintegrated because it was also buried in the ground.
This is the head of an axe because the arm disintegrated over time, and I think it's not sharp anymore because it's got dull over time. This is a piece of woman's clothing, and it is broken because the rest of it disintegrated over time, and archaeologists would have thought it was part of a blanket or cloth. These are bones of a fish out of the Wigwam because they throw their scraps outside the house, and archaeologists think that it's brown because it's old from over time.
Okay, so this is a cracked piece of wood that's part of a spoon, and you can tell that right here that it's decorated, so it could probably be the handle, and archaeologists would probably think that it maybe be a spoon of a higher leveled person because it has decoration on it. So this is a spearhead. It's really dirty. You can probably tell that it's under the dirt for a while. The archaeologists would probably tell that it's a spearhead because it was sharp and probably dangerous to use for hunting and fighting. Yeah.
So this is a hammer, and it has a broken handle, if you can tell, the brown part. And it's probably broken because of all the years it's been in the ground, and the other part of the handle disappeared. And you can see that the top is probably a big round rock, and archaeologists would probably think that they used it to maybe smash or build things, and that the wooden handle had disintegrated. So this is a cracked piece of a clay pipe, and it was probably the rest of the thing would be probably broken in the ground and disappeared from all the years that has been in the ground. And archaeologists would probably think that it was a ceremonial item because it has many decorations on it.
The end.